Sweet.
Is he on the roof?
Yeah, he's on the roof. I'm gonna die. Some people see a scooter and say, hey, I scooter. I see a scooter and say, hey, that sucks. We need to make that better. That's what we do. We make things better, louder.
More dangerous.
Going off, going off. We're man in the box. We transform everyday scooters, motorcycles, golf carts, go-karts, shopping carts, whatever, into mechanical miracles. Oh, God, this is fast.
Some rooks get took, some knights get swiped, some bishops get slain.
Josh Heron is one of the fastest guys on the planet.
I've been riding motorcycles for right around 21 years, and I race superbikes professionally.
He owns his own racetrack. He shreds it regularly.
We race over 200 miles an hour. Our elbows are on the ground, our knees are on the ground, and inches away from one another, sometimes rubbing on each other, and there's so much danger involved. Something about that just makes it exhilarating to do.
Building a bike for a top racer is a challenge, but we're up to it.
Son of a bitch.
I want a bike that's gonna scare the shit out of me. The technology nowadays, there's a lot of traction control and stuff, so bikes that I'm racing, they're not really sliding as much as they maybe would have 10 years ago. I want a bike with no electronics on it. It's just a bunch of power underneath you, and it's all about managing it with your wrist, with the throttle, and you can just get the thing squirrely and almost throwing you off. That's fun to me.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Perfect, guys. I think we're done here.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Thank you, Evan, Greg, Mark, for building me. Are you my moms?
Every time I take a step, I crack a little earth. I'm pushing through the pain like a mama giving birth.
Oh, you left me. Violent. Around town, you got
it.
No, you left
Are you
that
coming
too.
down?
No, yeah, you gotta go around.
So we'll go.
So we had our good friend Josh Heron contact us to build a bike. If you're unfamiliar, Josh is the 2016 Moto America Superstock World Champion. Josh owns one of the greatest mini bike tracks in the country, the Heron Compound, which is a tight, small road race course. It's just a wonderland playground for the moto enthusiasts. And he wanted us to build him something awesome. He left us kind of a blank slate, which we love. So step one was to get this YZ85, although this bike was originally designed for a kid that probably weighs 70 pounds. In a nutshell, it's substantially lighter. What we're gonna do is tailor this bike to be a race weapon on that little track.
We're done. It'll be a missile in Josh's hands anyway.
In our hands,
It'd be somewhat less of a
Like
missile.
a biplane, maybe.
yeah,
It'd be like biplane speed.
or yeah, a paper plane.
I'm better than I ever been. Shut your mouth, homie, take your damn medicine.
The Heron Compound is a miniature track, so the fast bikes are miniature motorcycles. That's what led us this YZ, which is the manliest boys motorcycle made, I think.
By far.
In the name of research, if we're gonna build some child's toy bikes, I thought we'd come play with some child's toys.
Right. Push the limits.
Yeah, how manly we can make these.
Yeah.
And then we'll transition that over to how manly can we make a small motorcycle.
Yeah.
Smell it? It's fear.
Let me get my wheels dialed in.
Yeah, check your alignment.
Okay, I think my air pressures are good.
Does the horn work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let's hurry, man. The sticker says I'm down to half a tank of gas.
Blast off!
Got it. I feel like that was pretty good.
Yeah, that front suspension might not be up to the task. Basically what we're gonna do is build Kev something a little more daring because his machine is built for 8 to 11-year-olds. He's on a superior machine, so we're about to test it to its limit.
You got this, Kev. You're like an old pro.
How'd that feel, Kev?
Instability issue at liftoff.
So in this next shot, what we're going to try to capture is a good bit of speed right through this area here, across the turds, and straight off this ramp right here.
Then you caught the turds.
Well, I think what we know here is the real trick is we need to replace everything on that other bike because it's just not going to work for Josh, and we just need to go over the top, replace everything, make it as awesome as possible.
What could go wrong?
The greatest modification we're doing, quite honestly, is throwing a normal rider off this motorcycle and replacing him with a world champion who has a speed and a skill set that my pea-brain can't even comprehend. Part of this beast is an 85cc two-stroke engine. We're going to source a 105 piston, bore this out, at which point in time the power becomes somewhat violent, which is not a problem if you're one of the best riders in the country.
True. Very true.
If it's a track bike, we need track tires right out of the gate.
Yeah, right. I think since he's a pure racer, let's get him a set of real race slicks.
I'm good with that. Off with these knobbies. Right now, that's a 14-inch rear and a 17-inch front. We're gonna do 17-inch street slicks on Supermoto wheels on each end of this. They're not street legal. They'd kill you in a rainstorm, but they stick like Velcro to a racetrack, which is exactly what we want. Fantastic. Suspension, I think this is actually good suspension.
Let's pull Josh's weight and see if we can set this thing up spec for him.
We'll utilize the stock suspension, although we will re-spring it and valve it for his body weight, front and rear.
This is the part that attaches you to the motorcycle. The controls are what you're holding on to, so we're going to try to put top of the line on it, because I'm sure that's what Josh is used to.
Gone are these stock handlebars and the triple clamps that hold them. We'll go with some high-dollar Italian X-Trig triple clamps, some Renthal oversized fat bars.
Stock exhaust, expansion chamber, and silencer, we need to get rid of that.
Yeah, we don't do stock exhaust. The exhaust will be a Scalvini unit out of Italy that's all hand-welded cone pipe. It's a piece of art, runs super well. It will vent through a carbon fiber Scalvini muffler.
That's nice. It's gonna be a whole lot faster, and it's gonna be louder too. So everybody's gonna like that.
Jet trim's kicking in a sweet custom seat. Then our graphics package. Give it a little panache.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do all of the Heron #2 traditional stuff, although right now he's numero uno. Fantastic. Bam. We know he's going fast. At some point, he'll want to slow down, maybe to pee or get a drink.
Collect his trophies.
Yes, we've got to stop this rocket somehow. So Galfer's coming in with wave rotors. We'll do braided stainless brake lines so it'll stop on a dime. More aggressive brake pads. Let's just go off the charts.
There'll be no weak point on this.
Nothing. Once we get all this tied together, we'll get Josh on here. He's a little bitty dude. Sorry, Josh. It's just the way God made you. So, I'm Josh, and I'm little bitty, but I'm crazy fast. So we're taking off. I'd show you the second place guy back here riding, but our camera's not wide enough, and he's probably half a mile back there. So just Josh, and he's probably gonna get a big trophy out of this deal right here. Fantastic. Congratulations, little man.
All right, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take the YZ and strip it down and start all the modifications and get this thing track ready. Seats off. Yeah.
Bam. Kevin's going to take these forks down to our guy John, who does suspension for a living, and we're going to swap out the fork springs, make them a lot stiffer because this bike was originally designed for a kid that probably weighs 70 pounds. In the meantime, we'll start with the rest of it.
So this is a stock silencer off our YZ85. This is half of a two-stroke exhaust. You got an expansion chamber on the front, the big black part, and you got a silencer at the back. This guy will be getting tossed. We'll lay a sweet Italian Scalvini silencer on there. Makes tons of power and it looks great.
Here's our stock expansion chamber that Mark was talking about. We're swapping it out for the Scalvini unit. Welded steel cones. It's a piece of art. It runs really, really fast. It's a little bit lighter and downright cool. Scooter here is going to show you the difference in our stock hoses that we just pulled off. Boom, they work fine and dandy, but we're replacing those with a set of CV4 right here. They run a little cooler, flow a little more coolant. Hopefully you can see that. You see that?
I see it. I see it.
Good job, bro.
Good work. That is quality television, by the way.
Nailed that.
Well, I am holding our stock YZ85 cylinder and stock YZ85 head. What we're doing to this guy, this is about an 85cc bike.
She gone.
Yeah.
Moving up to this Athena 105. So the piston itself is wider, bigger.
It's bigger. See, this is original. That's aftermarket. Yeah, right there. See me?
Against everything I stand for, I will skim the directions. Everything legit, Kev?
Oh, yeah, look at there. Pretty sexy, isn't it?
To install thermal units 105 and 112, boring of engine sumps is required, as specified below. It's cake.
Cake made of poop.
It is a poop cake. Okay, we had a mild hiccup here in that we realized after the fact that our case has been the bottom part of the motor. We have to do a little machine work there to open up some clearances. So when our piston's going up and down, building all this power, it doesn't slam into itself.
So Greg worked his magic on these cases. We did have a pretty long delay, but I think we finally beat all our battles here and we're ready to get this thing back in the bike.
He's camera shy. Froze up. You can do it. Wait for it. So in the name of research, we've taken a little field trip down to the Heron compound. We're hanging out with our client, Josh, one of the fastest guys in the world on a mini bike, and we're gonna get to know his track. We're gonna take Josh here out in the Skeetwood, surveil this place, and we'll take these little bits of knowledge back, right, and hopefully
we'll hone a fine machine that will be worthy of this guy's skills.
Oh, she'll be honed.
So I've volunteered to take the roof job here. I'll be able to feel the wind like Josh will be on this bike. So I'm gonna be the world record roof rack limousine short track asphalt champion, so.
Of Middle Georgia.
Of mid-Georgia, yeah, correct.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
If I happen to throw you off the vehicle, promptly roll to the side of the track.
I'll try to dodge all the graphics on the car on the way down, too.
Yeah, no fingernails. We ready, Freddie?
How's Born ready?
Hold tight.
Oh, shit! Oh.
Easy.
I don't see Mark laying on the ground anywhere, so he's probably good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watch yourself. How you doing up here, Mark?
Wait.
I could use help.
Two-man.
God, you drive like a little bitch.
Would you say that's the fastest you've been around this track on the roof of a car?
I don't know. My grandma drove out here one time. I think she might have been a little quicker than you.
I would smoke your grandma's butt. So listen, I've taken a few minutes here to hold his hand.
What'd you say?
You ready, Daddy-O?
I'm gonna try not to hit the trees.
Remember, I'm up here. Man on the roof, man on the roof. Ah! Oh, hell. Tree, I gotta go home, shit. If you're gonna kill him, you're gonna kill him. I'm gonna die. Easy.
Oh, I need brakes. I need brakes.
He's a horrible student.
Woo!
Horrible student.
High five.
I got it. Oh, got it. Crush my balls.
Let's get you back on motorcycles.
All right.
Let's go ahead, put the new triples, new forks in, flip it around. We can tear the rear end off of it.
Good. Awesome. Then we'll see what part of the front end doesn't fit together. We'll say bad words, and then we'll eat lunch.
Got it.
Okay. There it goes.
We just got the top triples off the YZ. What we're going to replace it with is the top-of-the-line X-Trig triples, phenomenal strong, multi-adjustable BA race kit.
We're going tight here, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's pretty darn good.
Handlebar.
Got a stock bar here. This is our aftermarket Renthal fat bar. That's to get your arms up and out a little bit since you're not a little kid and you're a full-grown adult. I'm with you if Kev's got the bike.
You got it? Okay, so we've got our stock rotor off. Traded that out for a Galfer wave rotor. Dissipates heat better, gets a little more stop and bite. He'll for sure need some stopping power because he's got some takeoff power. So that's a pretty valuable upgrade.
So we've got our stock swing arm right here. As you can see, the new swing arm we've got is an extended model. That's what is going to allow us to mount this rear wheel.
You know what it is. We living like a king, man.
Bam.
Since the rear wheel's larger than the stock wheel, we need clearance to keep it from rubbing.
Hello. Hey, baby. Okay, love you. That was your mom. All right, so we're back on the YZ build. We're really close. It looks like there's quite a bit to go, but hopefully just a couple hours, get this thing buttoned up, get it ready for the track and Josh, and we'll move on.
Oh, that just happened.
There you go, there you go.
So we're running ASV levers on this bike, and you can pull them with just a couple of fingers and keep part of your hand on the grip. This is a great piece, and we love these levers, and I think Josh can love them too.
Ouch! Sharp parts down here. Bam. Boom. Hey, so we're almost done, but we need some more to sit. Fantastic piece. We'll get it bolted up. All right, gentlemen.
Red, white, and blue is always a gorgeous color. Pretty good deal, boys.
All right, we got this beautiful piece of supermoto art for Josh Herron. We're ready to take it off the lift and see how it's going to run.
This is where trap music was born, on the 50-yard line of the Georgia Dome.
So we've just arrived at Josh's place, the Herron Compound in Dublin, Georgia. Take it away, guys.
So we got this gorgeous YZ85 behind us here. I think Josh is going to be blown away with it.
I think he's going to like it.
I think it's ready to shred some asphalt.
In the ATL, that's my homeboy. Watch your back if you're gonna walk alone, boy.
I'm expecting a pretty sick bike. I think it's gonna be really fun to ride. You can go out and thrash on it for a little while. You know, hopefully I don't go out and wreck the bike. Holy shit. Dang.
It's sweet.
Jeez.
So we did a YZ conversion, right? We took 2 of the strokes and threw away.
Yeah.
Put
Power bands all through it.
Power bands are wound tight in every gear.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Got some good sticky tires. X-Trig kicked in the sweet triples.
I don't think the 140 is gonna keep up with this thing.
It's not. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's punched out. It's got a Athena 105 in it.
Heck yeah.
So it's punched out with a Scalvini exhaust.
I'm gonna have to go bust out some backflips on this thing. You guys didn't hold back at all, did you?
She's gonna be pretty nasty.
Yeah. This is probably the best bike I've ever got.
Thank you.
Decals.
Got it.
Man. Yeah, sweet.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's get to working on it, man. I wanna ride. Thing's sick. This is probably the most fun I've had on a mini bike in a long time, and that says a lot because I own a mini bike track and I ride everything. I'm only like 6/10 off my best time on a bike that's competing with this bike, so this thing is dialed. This is gonna be a killer out here. I think you hit the nail on the head with making me a scary bike though, because it's scary fast. I love it, and I'm super pumped on the work you guys did, and I hope we can build some more in the future, but this thing's gonna hold me off for a while.
It's a blast to watch you on. I'll say it is. You're making us look good. I like that.
I think we should get a group hug. Oh, thank you so much.
Ready? Go. And out.
Fancy dance moves out of JT over here.
Yeah, break it.
Break it.
Go, go, go.
Work that thing.
We turn it up all the way, you can say. We do this every day, cause we the life of the party. Throwing money in.